Welcome to the Quantum Leap's first ever magazine show,
The Kaleidoscope,
where we take you to a breathtaking, colorful world.
through a never-ending array of beautiful art with ever-changing themes.
Hi guys, I'm Mariel.
I'm Debbie.
And I'm Rihanna.
And we are your Kaleidoscope hosts.
Spreading the hues in you.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the second episode of
The Kaleidoscope.
On Spotlight, we've got something very special in store for all the teachers this Teacher's Appreciation Day. In this segment, we will be expressing our love, appreciation, and gratitude to all the teachers around the world, most especially to our beloved quantum teachers. Have you ever wondered who Cupid really is and how Valentine's Day came to be? Well, let's find out on Think Talk. Remember that the best gifts always come from the heart. So what says I love you better than making your loved ones a sweet and tasty treat this Valentine's Day? Luckily, we will be learning how to make a dessert perfect for this special day on Quantum at Home. Feel the Valentine's Day vibe anywhere you go by keeping your playlist fresh with the most listened to OPM love songs. On the Scoops, we will be talking about the top 10 trending OPM love songs at the moment. On Cheese and Stories, we will be promoting and talking about the two types of empowering love, which are timely and significant to this generation, namely self-love and one love. We will also be expounding on the topic love versus discrimination.
Hi besties, I've missed this so much, and of course I've missed you guys. The COVID-19 situation right now is tougher than before, so I hope you girls are doing safe and you guys are both healthy. By the way guys, how are you guys doing? Because I'm doing fine.
Hi Mariel! Oh my gosh, I've missed you too! And I'm also doing good, by the way. Thanks for asking. Plus, it feels so great to be back on the Kaleidoscope, though virtually this time. But I really do miss this set and wish that we could go back to shooting our episodes at school. But other than that, I'm feeling super duper thrilled to be co-hosting with you and of course Debbie again.
I do miss shooting our episodes at school too, but as now, our top priority should be our health and safety, especially since our city is currently under alert level 3. So yeah, I believe that it's best that we shoot our second episode today virtually, and I think it's still going to be just as fun anyway. So, how about you, Debbie? How have you been doing?
Hey besties, now we're all on the screen. Anyhow, I'm doing all right here.
Well, just because the COVID-19 cases increased doesn't mean we don't get to shoot the Kaleidoscope's second episode. It's a priority as well, right hosts?
I agree.
That's right. So what are we waiting for? Let's get the show on the road.
Definitely.
Hello, Quantum community! As we all know, today is February 14, or Valentine's Day. However, we in the Quantum family also celebrate a very special event during this day to shine the spotlight on our own teachers. On Spotlight, our presenter will not only be talking about this lovely school holiday, but will also be taking us to a trip down memory lane.
I also heard that she's got something special in store for the teachers.
Oh my god, that's so exciting.
Let's now introduce our Spotlight presenter, Clarice Omila. Clarice, bring it on!
It's time to turn up the lights. Good day to you all. I am Clarice Omila, sharing the spotlight, and right now you're watching Spotlight, where stories come to life.
We all know that today is Valentine's Day, where love can be found blooming in every nook and cranny. On this lovely day, we give back the love that we receive from those we care about most. However, today also happens to highlight another occasion here at the Quantum Academy, where we specifically express our love to some of the most influential people in our lives. Could you guess the occasion? That's right, it's Teachers Appreciation Day. As we all know, Teachers Appreciation Day, based off the name itself, is simply a day where we show our love and gratitude to our outstanding teachers. We acknowledge all their hard work and give them this day to relax and enjoy. Looking back, I remember how my class would surprise our teachers with songs, gifts, and flowers, and how we would eagerly decorate our classroom as a small way to show our appreciation to them. What I would do to experience that again. However, let's not let the pandemic hinder us from making our teachers feel extra loved and appreciated today. With this, we've prepared something totally special for them. Let's begin with these familiar faces. Roll the clips.
Quantum teachers are very nice and friendly. They always do their best to teach me and other students so we can learn all about anything and everything. They always make sure that their students are happy and healthy, and they always want to make them smile. Teachers always inspire me to be my best self, not just in school but everywhere I go. They will always be blessings sent by God.
Quantum teachers have played an immense role in shaping my character as a student and as a person in general. I've been studying in TQA since I was in kindergarten, and almost every teacher who has taught me always encouraged me to do my best in everything that I do or in anything that I set my sights on. Quantum teachers have a keen eye for potential, and they've helped me and a lot of my fellow students develop that same potential to improve our performance and character.
Quantum teachers do inspire me in different ways. Especially, they inspire me to find out what exactly my potential is. Because our teacher's main goal is that for us students to evolve into something we thought we weren't capable of. It's something big for them if their students find out what their potential is. Because their students' accomplishment is their accomplishment too. And I'm really glad to have these kind of teachers. And I'm really proud that I'm one of the students they have. And I am really thankful about the teachings that you did for us students.
Now that the virus outbreak is keeping universities and schools closed, educators are working extra hard to make sure that their school year will be successful no matter what. Quantum educators are making good use of technology. They have developed a variety of strategies for implementing this technique. Quantum teachers maintain close contact with their students despite the current setup. Because you live in an online world, it is more difficult to connect with students. But Quantum teachers make sure that we understand all of our lessons by asking us questions and by making sure that we are aware of all the minor and major details.
My name is Brandon and I'm from GA12, and Quantum teachers make the school a happy and lively place because first of all the teachers in Quantum are always welcoming and approachable. Every time I see them, they always spread positivity along the way, and Quantum teachers are not just regular teachers, but they are wholehearted teachers and is willing to help every student in class in order to do well at the end of the quarter. Quantum teachers will always have a special place in my heart because they are the reasons why I can read, write, and of course, speak to a large group of audience. They always spread positivity even at the gloomiest day. Thank you for everything, teachers.
Here are some of the many reasons why we celebrate and dedicate this special day to our teachers. To start off, we all know how teachers are such power forces. They always look for a way to pull through and put their best foot forward, no matter where they are or how difficult their job gets. Through their guidance, They continually strive to bring out the best in us, encouraging us to grasp new concepts and be open to new ideas. Terminology isn't the only thing they touch, for they also touch life lessons that they want us to follow every day. Just like our parents, they constantly remind us not to push ourselves, to take care of our bodies and minds, and to always be considerate of others. Thanks to them, school became our second home, where they stand as our second parents. Knowing these, why shouldn't we dedicate this day to them? We, as students, may not realize how hard they actually work or how much effort they put in. They are not only our teachers, but also our supporters and mentors. They're like our everyday superheroes, always close by and ready to help when we need them. Because of them, school became more than just a place for desks, books, and pencils. It also became a haven for learning, creativity, growth, and openness. I'm sure that these quantum graduates would agree. Roll the clips!
Hello everyone, my name's Aaron Sanidad of Batch 2018 and I'm currently in my final year of study, taking up a double major in Business Administration and Accountancy from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. And just looking back at my time in Quantum and my stay as a Q Kid, I'd say that my teachers have helped me to get where I am today by imparting on me two main things. So the first of these two is the fact that they've given me a culture of excellence to live by. All my teachers in Quantum have been excellent to say the least, and this is something that I bring alongside me everywhere I go, whether it be in my organizations, in my academics. I do believe that just putting myself to a standard that's comparable to what I experienced in Quantum, if not more even, has motivated me to perform the best that I can in every situation in front of me. And finally, the second of these two is the work ethic that has been very useful and memorable for me. I do remember spending long hours after school just reviewing for competitions or just brushing up on the lessons of the day. But I guess the patience of my teachers and my mentors, you guys know who you are in Quantum, really rubbed off a culture of working hard to get where you want and doing your due diligence to meet your goals. And I would say that has been perhaps the biggest factor, the biggest thing that Quantum has imparted on me. That in fact you can reach your goals through hard work and just through perseverance, setting your goals straight and making a game plan towards working through that. Sabi nga nila, per ardua ad alta. And I might be quite a ways from where I want to be as a person. I could still become better. It's definitely true that what the teachers in Quantum did paved the way for me into where I am now and where I will be in the future, because I'll bring all my learnings from Quantum to wherever I go. So thank you, teachers, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hi, I'm Arian Sanidad from Batch 2021, currently studying at the Ateneo de Manila University, taking up BS Psychology. And if I were to pick a favorite moment with the Quantum teachers, I would choose every moment of the Teachers Appreciation Day. It's my favorite because during this day, students usually plan a program for the teachers to show them gratitude and appreciation. They also give gifts and chocolates and flowers and other things that make the teachers happy. It is really heartwarming to see the teachers smile and laugh because of what the students prepared, and I for one experienced this a lot of times. They also get to forget about work even for a day and get to relax and have fun with their students. And I would say it is a very wholesome experience. And we know how much our teachers get tired after a long day of teaching and handling students. And that is why when I see how happy and relaxed they are during this day, it makes my heart really full. And seeing the students and teachers having fun and laughing together without worrying about any school-related work was something that I would always treasure. Thank you!
Good day everyone, my name is Colleen Omila and I'm from Quantum High School Batch 2015. Quantum teachers have reminded me time and time again during college or even after college that we all have wins, whether big or small, and we deserve to celebrate all those wins, even if we persist in believing that we have none. As long as we do what we can sincerely, whatever we bring to the table will always be plenty enough, and it will always be enough to be there again.
A message to the quantum teachers who I have encountered throughout my formative years in the school. I am very grateful that you guys have instilled and inspired in us creativity, spontaneity, individuality, because it really has paid down the line as we moved on with our lives, becoming undergraduate, graduate, postgraduate students. Even my batchmates who are now professionals, we always talk about how it has been a really amazing time having been under the guidance of the teachers that we have had in our lives, and most especially to the quantum teachers, because there is just something about your practice, your value, the kind of passion that you have towards your students. And although we did not see it at the moment, we certainly see the effect now, and we are not who we are if it weren't for the teachers who have taught us in our time in quantum. I just want to say Happy Teachers Day. We appreciate all of you and we are very, very grateful. I hope you're all safe and well. And although a lot of us may be out of touch, we always think about you all the time. God bless.
I want to personally express my love and thanks to every single teacher out there, especially to my quantum teachers who have sacrificed so much to help students like us grow into amazing and successful individuals like them. Thank you for always going above and beyond for us, and for finding joy in our successes and accomplishments. We all know that quantum wouldn't be quantum without all of you who give it love and light. To this day, we are so incredibly grateful to be a part of such a welcoming and open environment, where we're free to be ourselves and more. Here's to you. On behalf of all the students in the Quantum Academy, Happy Teachers Appreciation Day to all the teachers in the world, especially to our very own quantum teachers.
Well, it's time for us to part now. For as we all know, after the light comes the dark. Tune in next episode to see which topic we'll be shining the light on next. Once again, this is Clarissa Mila sharing the spotlight, and you're watching Spotlight. Thank you, and lights out.
Oh, I love that. It was so wholesome. And I'm so grateful for all the teachers I had in the past and, of course, the present. Our teachers definitely mold us to the people we become over our tender years of growing.
Exactly. I also really loved seeing the old and current quantum students, and especially the photos and videos of the quantum teachers over the years. It makes me so happy and proud to be part of this community. It's just so nostalgic and heartwarming.
Indeed, February 14 is truly a day full of love for the quantum family. Although we do celebrate Teachers Appreciation Day a little too early, don't you girls think?
Yes, but that's okay, because Valentine's Day and Teachers Appreciation Day combined just fills the air with so much love.
You know what? I agree. But now that you've mentioned it, do you girls have any idea on how Valentine's Day came to be?
Nope, I don't even know about Cupid's origins. I just see him hanging in malls. Seriously, who is he?
Girls, 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 settle down. Because luckily we've got Bren and Chua to answer all our questions about Cupid and the history of Valentine's Day. Go Brennan, take it away!
Think Talk! What time is it? It's time for Think Talk. Hi, I'm Brennan, and this is Think Talk, where we discuss trivia, facts, and stories that will surely blow your mind. From history to pop culture, we've got it all covered. So without further ado, let's dive right into today's topic. Do you know the feeling when you suddenly develop a crush on someone and you don't know why? Aww. You try to keep yourself preoccupied, but you can't seem to get that person out of your mind.
Hey, what about Penny? Penny? Oh, no, no, no. I just like her as a friend. Why are eyes shaped like hearts? Allergies. Oh.
Well, this happened to me one December day. I was sitting at my desk, busy finishing some homework, until it hit me. I have a crush!
What?
After doing a couple of searches on Google as to why I'm feeling this way out of the blue, I think I stumbled upon what I was looking for. Cupid. The Roman god of anything related to love. I bet it was him. What other explanation could there be? Kidding aside, just like what we see in those cheesy Valentine's Day advertisements, Cupid is commonly known as a winged infant carrying a bow and a quiver of arrows that could afflict any being with love or passion. In many myths, Cupid is described to be playful and mischievous, shooting people with his arrows and making them fall in or out of love. One time, his mother, Venus, sent him to shoot a mortal girl named Psyche because of her envy. Ironically, as if shot by his own arrow, Cupid fell in love with the mortal and eventually made her his immortal wife. Though less popular, Cupid is sometimes depicted with his eyes covered, suggesting that love is truly blind. Today, Cupid is mainly associated with the Day of Hearts, romance, couples, and love in general. Valentine's Day! Saint Valentine, the patron saint of love, lovers, marriages, etc., is widely known to be the inspiration behind the said day. From the High Middle Ages, his saint's day has been associated with the tradition of courtly love. Surprisingly, there are a lot of myths and legends about the history of Valentine's Day. While some believe that Valentine's Day is celebrated mid-February to commemorate the burial or death anniversary of Saint Valentine, others claim that the Christian Church may have placed Saint Valentine's feast day at the Ides of February to Christianize the pagan celebration of Lupercalia, a fertility festival celebrated during February 15. This festival is dedicated to Faunus, the Roman god of agriculture, as well as to the Roman founders, Romulus and Remus. At the end of the 5th century, Lupercalia was then outlawed when Pope Galatius declared February 14 as St. Valentine's Day. Another influential figure that shaped this holiday was the English poet, Geoffrey Chaucer. He was one of the first people to link Valentine's Day with romantic love, which marked the beginning of the tradition of courtly love, a ritual of expressing love and admiration, usually in secret. The custom spread across Europe and grew the High Court of Love, where female judges would rule on issues related to love every February 14, which comprises of reading love poetry and playing games of flirtation. Up until today, Valentine's Day is celebrated every year. During this special day, I believe that we should all remember that love isn't just about having a romantic partner. Keep in mind that we can all celebrate and cherish our love for our family, friends, teachers, self, pets, and even other people around us. With all of that said, I wish all of you a wonderful Valentine's Day. Love, love, love! And that's Valentine's Day! Keep learning and you'll reach greater heights. Learn more and don't forget to have fun in the process. Again, I'm Brennan. Have a great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you in the next segment of Think Talk. Bye!
Wow, the history of Valentine's Day is definitely intriguing. Thanks for that, Brennan.
I'm actually glad I found out about it just in case somebody will ask me.
Truly. And I also appreciate how he mentioned that love isn't only about having a romantic partner, but also about celebrating our love for our friends, family, and even our pets. Well, that clearly means I'll be celebrating with my dog Twinkle.
Oh my god, Rihanna, you know Twinkle and my dog Parker could maybe go on a date for Valentine's Day. Wouldn't that be so cute?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. While my fellow besties make plans for that, it's time for a little break. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back on the Kaleidoscope. we are back on
The Kaleidoscope.
Girls, I believe Valentine's Day is not only celebrated by giving and receiving love, this special day can also be celebrated with delicious desserts.
That's for sure. I mean, we're not just celebrating Valentine's Day without eating, right?
Of course. Speaking of desserts, we can celebrate Valentine's Day with our loved ones through several ways, like going on a picnic, eating at a restaurant, and my favorite, home cooking with the family.
Oh yes, baking, cooking, recipes.
That's right. Good thing we have not one, but two lovely families joining us in this episode of the Kaleidoscope to share with us one of their family dessert recipes.
You bet. I am so excited for this one.
Same here, Muriel. So without any further ado, let's all welcome the Duremdes and Pagudsan family on Quantum at Home.
Hello, Quantum people. Welcome to the humble home of our family. Come in, come in. We are the Duramdes and Pagudsan family, and this is Quantum at Home. And since we're going to be baking cupcakes, let's go straight into the kitchen. Hello, Quantum people. This is the Duramdes and the Pagudsan family, and welcome to Quantum at Home. So today, we'll be making a cheese cupcake. And so we have the ingredients right here in front of you. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and that has 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. We also have the 1/2 cup of butter unsalted, and we have the 1/2 cup of sugar, the 2 large eggs right over here. We also have 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 can of condensed milk, and last we have the 1 cup of cheddar cheese right over here. Now that my brother is shredding the cheese here, and my little cousin is shifting the flour, we will be melting the butter, mixing the sugar into the butter like that, and like so, and then we will be putting in the mixer. Okay, so first we will be melting the sugar like that, and we will be adding the rest of the wet ingredients. So first we have the 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and so like that. And come on, Manong Troy, can you crack the eggs, please? Crack it. And then put it there.
Oh no!
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay, can you do it? Oh no! Get another egg. Oh.
This time.
Yeah, that's fine. And come on, Kuya, just get the condensed milk. Okay, next will be adding the dry ingredients to the mixture. Okay, that's that. And then come on, Manong Troy, can you please put the cheese in? Come on. Here.
Cheese!
Okay. Like that.
Smells yummy now.
Okay, now we put the mixture into the cups. Like this. Come on, Manong Troy, you do it.
Why?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Just you do it. Okay, now we are sprinkling the cheese on top of the cupcakes, sorry. And we are getting it ready to put it in the oven. And the oven has already been preheated in 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 350 degrees now, and we'll be putting in the cupcakes. And now we'll be baking this for 15 minutes, and while that is baking inside the oven, we will get ready to clean up the mess here. Okay, now that our 15 minutes is up, it's time to get the cupcakes. Oh, I think it worked out beautifully. And of course, since this is for Valentine's, we will put decorations on it. And I think it's all up to you on what kind of decorations you will put. But for us, since we don't have like anything red, the color of Valentine's, we'll use chocolate and make a heart, right? Okay, so here is that's a heart. That's a heart. Yes, that's a heart.
Yeah.
Of course it is. And so you can do whatever decorations you want, and it's better if you have like icing or something like that, something red, you know. Okay, so we're gonna try taste testing this. Okay, go try. How's the taste?
Oh, yummy.
Very yummy.
It's so good. Oh no.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. Okay, so this is it for our dessert making. Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.
Ugh, I am so hungry right now.
Oh my god, me too, and that looks so good. So big thank you to the Duremdes and the Pagunsan family for sharing with us how you make such incredible cheesecake cupcakes. And maybe girls, when the pandemic is over, you guys can maybe come over to my house and we can make something just like this.
Ooh, yes! I'm so excited for that to happen. We could also listen to some good tunes while we bake and dance around.
Oh my gosh, Debbie, you just gave me an amazing idea.
Wait, Rihanna, that has nothing to do with dancing around while baking, right? Because that just doesn't seem safe with Debbie and I with all the equipment and tools just laying around.
Oops, my bad, bestie.
It's okay.
No, silly. I mean, let's make the perfect playlist for our future baking session. Lucky for us, we've got Layla Parrots, the Scoops, to help us out.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. Layla, show us what you got.
Are you hungry to learn about what's up? Well, you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Layla, serving up The Scoops, where I will be serving you scoops of the latest lifestyle trends and human interest with an extra drizzle of delight and a cherry on top. For today, we'll be scooping up the top 10 trending OPM love songs as of the moment. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. February. Love is in the air. What could be better than Valentine's with a side of original English music, or what most of us know as OPM. Or if you're just like me, OPM with a side of Valentine's. Nowadays, people usually listen to K-pop bands, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and other foreign music artists. I think it's about time that we start, and I quote, "Tangkigikin ang sariling atin." So, open your chosen music platform because here are the top 10 trending OPM love songs right now. Number 10, we have Pelikula by Janine Piñoso and Arthur Neri.
This is a retro, easygoing song that speaks about the story of a couple and their distant feelings for each other. Side note, I so love the perfect blending of Piñoso and Neri voices.
Sa'yo mo ako sinta, ibubulong ka ang musika, inat ng puso'y magiging isa.
Number 9, Unang Sayaw by Novita.
The This song is a profession of a love that the narrator hopes to share with a special someone for the rest of his life. In my opinion, this tune is perfect for a romantic prom night.
Ilalim ng buwan ay titigan at tawakan aking kamay, isa sa'yo.
Number 8, Habang Buhay by Zach Tabudlo.
The Filipino singer-songwriter transports the joy of long-lasting true love while grooving to a dreamy beat in the ode to real love. The song not only makes my heart flutter and cheeks blush, but also makes me want to dance.
Number 7, Ikaw Lang by Nobita.
Another song from the indie band, Ikaw Lang, is a love song that speaks of faithfulness, trust, and devotion. Sincerity flows out of this song, making it such a masterpiece.
Tumingin ka sa aking mga mata at hindi mo na kailangan pang magtanong ng paulit-ulit. Ikaw lang ang iniibig.
Number 6, Para Naman by Adi Garcia.
The mesmerizing contemporary folk tune weaves poetic Filipino words to serenade a muse. Honestly, this song makes my heart melt.
Number 5, Isa Lang by Arthur Neri.
Looks like this young singer is really blessing us with his music recently, and I'm all up for that. Isa Lang is about the narrator's serious commitment and burning love for the addressee. This new soul track serves the best of both worlds, doubt and certainty. Read through Neri's melancholic verses, swiftly reverberating in his intricate R&B hooks.
Isa lang ang hinahanap ko.
Number 4, Ligaya by MRLD.
According to the singer-songwriter herself, Ligaya is a song about someone trying to shoot their shot with another person but is too scared to do so. For the same reason, this person seeks to imagine what could possibly happen if they could have just been honest. With the singer's cool, soothing voice and the song's soft, touching melody, this song gives off dancing in the kitchen with your special someone vibes.
Isa sa'yo kita na para bang ito ng panghuli natin sinta.
Number 3, Pagsamo by Arthur Neri.
Wow, this opium wonder is on to something. Pagsamo is about a relationship that didn't work out or right love at the wrong time. With its relaxed, chill tune that sees Neri's smooth blending of easy listening jazz, R&B, soul, and lyrical romanticism, this undoubtedly deserves a spot on our list.
Number 2, Pano by Zach Tabudlo.
Another one from this Pinoy rising star. Pano is an R&B pop ballad amplified with a rich, lustrous sound that deals with the pain of losing someone you've given your heart and love to, despite trying your best to make things work.
And taking the spot for number 1, we have Tahanan by Adi Garcia.
As stated by the singer-songwriter himself, Tahanan is a song about lovers who finally found their comfort places with each other. How heartwarming.
Kaya naman dito ka sa piling ko, o dito ka lang, dito ka lang.
So, that's about it. Keep your OPM playlist fresh by adding these tunes if you hadn't already. Remember, let's all appreciate and promote the beauty of OPM and instill in our hearts and minds the quote, tangkilikin ang sariling atin. Now, with a final note, a whole rest, and a reminder, I am. Let's vibe to OPM and spread love this February and in all the months to come. So, did you enjoy today's scoops? I hope you did, because they're all on the house. Once again, this is Layla serving up the scoops. Catch me on the next episode of the Kaleidoscope to see what else we have in store. Goodbye!
I love that lineup, Layla.
Oh, same here. I better start listening more to OPM songs.
I loved it too, especially since my favorite songs are actually on the list. But if I had to choose one, my favorite song has to be Tahanan by Adi Garcia. It's literally the perfect song to help you get in your feels on like a 3 a.m. rainy night.
Wow, Muriel, that sounds really specific, huh? Mind giving us a sample?
You know what, guys? I'd love to give y'all a sample, but unfortunately, we have our ads coming up soon. So maybe if you guys want to hear me sing, stay tuned.
Suis-moi là où je suis beau.
Now it's time for the last but definitely not the least segment of today's episode, where we tackle a very interesting topic.
That's right, Debbie. In a world full of negativity and hate, I think it's time we give and spread love.
I can't wait for this conversation on Teas and Stories. So, girls, what are we waiting for? Let's start spilling the tea, as in tea for the truth.
You bet! Let's go, besties.
We want to spread good vibes.
We want to encourage learning.
We want to inspire.
Welcome to Teas and Stories,
the last segment of the Kaleidoscope where we talk about anything under the sun.
That's right.
Since it's Valentine's Day, we will be talking about the two kinds of love that are more important than romantic love. They're empowering, timely, and significant to our generation and global problems. We will also be expounding more on how these types of love can help combat one of the most rampant issues in our world. Having said that, our topics for today will be about self-love, one love, and love versus discrimination.
Ooh, yes, I'd love that. But let's first talk about self-love, which is an indeed very timely topic considering the increasing cases in anxiety, depression, and suicide during this COVID-19 pandemic.
That's true. So, what's your take on this, Muriel?
Well, to me, self-love is our fuel. It's the foundation for who we are, and everything builds on top of this foundation. And if it isn't solid, life feels shaky. For those of us who have experienced the power of self-love, we can all agree that effects often can quite feel magical. The moment we start loving ourselves, we experience these shifts. But not just any other shifts, we experience positive shifts. Life begins to move forward with more ease, and things just begin to magically fall into place. Relationships improve, health improves, and life begins to feel like ridiculously good.
Wow, that is deep, Muriel. But I couldn't agree more. How about you, Debbie? What's your take on this?
I believe that many of us tend to look out for love in different people and places, and that's what keeps us hollow from the inside because love starts from within. The moment we learn to be at peace with ourselves, there leaves little no room for self-doubt, self-pity, and insecurities. It's imperative to work on ourselves to fight our insecurities and improve our flaws, but for the things we cannot change, acceptance is the key. Acceptance is crucial towards self-love. We should not obsess over things we can't control, especially since nobody is made perfect. We should accept that we are made to be imperfect just like everyone else. And that's okay because we are beautiful just the way we are.
That is absolutely true, Debbie. We are all imperfectly perfect.
I second that. And just like what Lady Gaga said, I'm beautiful in my way because God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way.
Ugh, she is such a queen. And she's right though, because our imperfections make us unique. Speaking of which, let's talk about our superficial insecurities first. You know, many of us tend to be insecure about our own physical features, but what they don't know is that what we look like on the outside doesn't really matter. It's just other people's negative thoughts that make us hate how we look like, which is inevitable.
Yep, what they say about us isn't necessarily true. They just have their own problems to deal with, which is why they act like that. However, once we learn how to be at peace with how we look like from the outside, their opinions and hate wouldn't matter. And I think it takes a lot of maturity and acceptance to be in that kind of place. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not saying that because I think you're ugly, because even supermodels and beauty queens have insecurities about how they look.
That's right. Fitting into the perceived notions set up by our society can only bring us happiness that lasts for what? A few seconds? A few moments? Because no matter how hard we try, there's always going to be something in us that it's not considered perfect by the world. Oh, by the way, girls, are you guys familiar with like the baby test that's like all over social media?
No, not really.
No, what is it?
No, okay. So basically, girls, it's a test wherein a child chooses between which is beautiful and which is ugly between two baby dolls. And both of these dolls look exactly alike. So the difference is one of the baby is white and the other doll is black. So basically, all of the other children answer that the black doll is the ugly one just because it's black. And the white doll is the more beautiful one. And looking at it from like at a modernized perspective, it just doesn't make any sense because again, they are exactly the same dolls. And to add to this, skin color has nothing to do with how you look or how good you look.
I know. There are lots of beautiful and attractive black people around the world. It's just our judgmental society, stereotypes, and societal norms and notions making us feel bad about the way we look. This is why we should broaden our thinking and be open-minded, because just like what Debbie said, none of us is perfect, even our thinking is flawed, which is why there is always room for learning and growth for each and every one of us. We should choose who to listen to, because the people who judge us and make us feel bad about how we look like are also flawed and most likely have a very flawed attitude and mindset. Because why make someone feel bad in the first place? Why hate?
I totally agree. Like, why listen to them? We should avoid people like that because then we will never experience self-love. I mean, having black people go through so much slavery, discrimination, injustice, hate, and all the other sufferings just because of their race and skin color? Now that is some flawed thinking which shows how imperfect humans truly are.
Oh my gosh, exactly my point.
You know, Asians also get lots of hate and discrimination for many reasons, especially for how they look. TikTok star Joe Ando even said that he would open his eyes extra wide in hopes that no one in his school would notice his indifferences when he was in high school. And think about it, that's really sad because at that age you're like already aware and insecure about something that you can't even change.
See, even eye shapes. You know, how come BTS are now worldwide heartthrobs? Even other K-pop bands like Blackpink or Twice and 17 are internationally famous not only because of their talents, but also because of their looks. Not to mention K-drama actors and actresses as well. South Korea is definitely dominating the global entertainment industry.
Right? Don't let stereotypes and judgmental societal notions and norms affect you. They are flawed and change over time. We are all beautiful in our own way, no matter what anyone says. Beauty is also in the eye of the beholder. There are really people who will think that you aren't beautiful, but there will also be people who will think that you are. But who cares what others think? What matters is what you think. Don't look at yourself through their eyes. They are not important and they are flawed as well. Think that you are beautiful because it's true, and trust me, it will radiate.
Many also don't know and realize that what really truly matters is what's on the inside, because we're all too blinded by our judgmental world to see this truth. And real talk, girls, what you look like on the outside doesn't define you or your value or worth as a person.
That's true. And let's also remind everyone not to be too hard on themselves because this causes self-sabotage, self-pity, self-doubt, and other forms of negativity causing us to dislike ourselves. If you're getting low grades or you haven't achieved your goal in life yet, or let's say you aren't successful at what you're doing, it's totally okay. You know, everyone has their own clock, their own page. We just have to wait for our time. These things don't mean that you are worthless or not good enough, so please don't look down on yourself.
And to add to that, we all excel at different things. You might not be academically smart, but you could be artistic and creative. We are all gifted in our own way. But if you do want to excel at whatever you are doing as of the moment, there's always room for improvement. Go easy on yourself and do it little by little.
Exactly. Another key to self-love is to stop comparing yourself to others. You know, you don't know who they are or what they're going through. You need to believe and focus on yourself only. And with a positive mindset and hard work, you'll get to where you want to be.
We should also avoid perfectionism and be contented, which also means that we should forgive ourselves for our past mistakes. People can change for the better. You did not know better before, but now you do, and that shows growth and maturity. For mistakes you did not actually mean, tell yourself that you just did your best with what you knew that time. Move on. Moreover, keep living and keep making mistakes. That's how you are designed to be.
Yes, exactly. But always remember to be a kind person. You know, as cheesy as it sounds, genuine kindness makes you look beautiful no matter what you look like. We need more of kindness in this world, you know, not the superficial features. Furthermore, process your fears. You know, don't reject them. You have to understand them and trust yourself to make good decisions for yourself.
Yes, and don't forget to also take care of yourself. Pamper yourself, exercise, do your skincare routine, eat healthy, and make yourself happy. If you want to buy something after months of hard work, then buy it. Reward yourself, and also don't forget to take breaks. It's good to rest from time to time, and sleep, and watch your favorite movies or TV shows. Read a book, and basically do whatever you want.
And put yourself first too. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Don't worry about what others think of you, as long as you are happy and not stepping on other people. If they're saying bad stuff about you, may it be about your looks or, you know, whatever it is, ignore it. That won't help you, and always engage in positive self-talk.
So be so busy loving yourself and the people that you love so that you don't even have time to mind the haters.
Agreed. And if all of the hate and negativity from others really bothers you, and your mind is playing tricks on you again, you can't think straight and you need some sort of validation from other people, identify yourself with the people that love you. Because for sure, they will tell you positive things about yourself and you can trust them with whatever they say.
Hey, speaking of which, what you just said could also apply to the LGBTQ+ community, which they have also been experiencing lots of hate, discrimination, especially verbal, and injustice, which should not even be the case.
Oh, right.
And on the topic of LGBTQ+, if God condemns and considers them an abomination, why do many of them live peaceful, happy, and blessed lives while some straight people live in painful hatred for them? Why are many of them blessed with, you know, so much looks, brains, talent, and creativity that everyone enjoys, you know, from entertainment, fashion, lifestyle design, architecture, you know, among many other things?
Yeah, like Bretman Rock. And more importantly, why do these personalities seem to have more relevant presence and influence in the society than their haters? You know, I'd like to believe that they're the ones who hate are the ones who are falling out of God's favor.
Yes, God loves them as they are. He is just too wise to judge on the boundaries of human viewpoint on sex and gender. He's just too big for that. To the people included in this community, you don't have to change a thing. Just be yourself and be proud. You are loved, valid, and we are very, very proud of you.
That is absolutely right.
Bravo! Very well said.
Thanks, girls. But wait, I don't think we actually expounded further on why people from these social groups get discriminated. Is there a deeper reason behind it?
Well, not really. Black people and Asians suffer and live in fear because of their race and ethnicity. For Black people, it's mostly because of the stereotypes aligned with their skin color and race. As for Asians, it's because of their distinct features, being considered as others and not belonging in the United States, and how they are seen as inferior to Western races. The pandemic happening right now also worsened Asian hate. For the LGBTQ+ community, they experience discrimination because their sexual orientation and gender identity aren't tied to the norm or what is considered normal in the society.
I don't see anything wrong with those. You know, it's funny how discrimination and hate could stem from such petty and ridiculous reasons that mean no harm to anyone. Anyway, there are many more social groups battling with discrimination, such as our brothers and sisters who are Muslim. In their case, they're mostly experiencing this due to stereotyping. And not all Muslims are terrorists and bad people, and being one doesn't automatically make you a bad person. Plus, guys, there are actually lots of bad people from different religions.
That's true, Muriel. I have lots of Muslim friends and they are one of the nicest people I've ever met. Oh, and also in the Philippines, even our indigenous peoples and cultural tribes experience discrimination because of their unique cultures and appearances.
People from these groups are born that way and they have no control over what God designed them to be. And they are beautiful as they are. We should stop discrimination, bullying, stereotyping, injustice, and hate. Let's stop the negativity and make the world a better place. Let's unite as one, with one heart and one love.
For real, people are literally killing and dying because all of this hate. Hate will get us nowhere, but love will take us places. So let's not forget to choose love over chaos always, and that one love is all we need. Let's always make a change in the world by loving one another.
Let's begin by loving ourselves first, so that we may have love to give others. Love yourself for who you really are, so you may know that you don't have to change for anyone. Furthermore, you must also know your worth for you to not be affected by them.
This Valentine's Day, let's spread love and give love. Not only to our friends and family, but also to ourselves, our enemies, and the whole world.
One love, one heart.
Once again, we are your lovely Kaleidoscope hosts, and this is
Teas and Stories.
Spreading good vibes,
encouraging learning,
and inspiring people. Now for today's
Kaleidoscope.
What could it be?
Today's Kaleidoscope is Love is the Greatest Gift That God Has Given Us. It's free, by Taraji P. Henson.
That is such a simple yet meaningful quote, Devi. It really makes you wonder that if love is really free, why don't people just shower each other with it? Am I right or am I right?
Couldn't agree more. That is why, as individuals, let's not forget to spread love as much as we can, for it is the greatest gift that God has given us.
And it costs 0 pesos. How amazing is that? Anyhow, thank you for your truly insightful thoughts, girlies. Now, before we end this episode, let's not forget to be instruments of God's love, not just every Valentine's Day, but every single day.
That's right, besties and dear audience. Let's all make loving ourselves and one another our motto in life.
Yes, everyone, because love is what we need during these hard times.
Let us all spread love like confetti, for we've got nothing to lose. And just like what we said earlier, it's free.
Exactly. Now with all of that said, let's now formally end this month's episode. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of the Kaleidoscope. I hope you guys had fun watching it as much as we did shooting it. Till next time, y'all, and make sure to stay tuned to our third episode this March.
That's right, guys. So stay safe and stay healthy as well. And may God bless all of us. Avoid going outside too, and staying at home right now is the best option and thing to do for us right now.
And remember to always love, love, love. Right, besties? Anyways, see you guys again for the next episode of the Kaleidoscope.
A place where every color,
every hue
is represented by me and you.
Once again, this is the Kaleidoscope.
Spreading the hues in you.
Turning my life around. Violets and purples, diamonds and circles, you're my kaleidoscope. I love every minute, you've got me in it. You're my kaleidoscope. You're my kaleidoscope. Hey la na na oh oh. You keep turning my life around. Keep turning my life around. I closed my eyes to the orange skies, living all of my days the same. Then you came along and you sang your